All right, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a first round match in the Empower Wrestling Championship Tournament. Coming to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, is Alex Gracia.
Alex Gracia making her way to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, this is White Eagle Hall, and this is Empower Wrestling. I'm Matt Ryan, joined by the Retro AG himself, Anthony Green. And Anthony, it's the first round of the Empower Championship Tournament.
The inaugural event here in Jersey City, New Jersey. I don't know about you, Matt Ryan, but I am excited.
Oh, I'm excited. Let's see who's coming out next.
Coming to the stage from Athens, Georgia, is Asha Pereira.
Asha Pereira, known around the independent wrestling world, much like UAG's multi-year veteran, 6-year veteran of the pro wrestling industry. And here she comes down to ringside. A lot of bass and a lot of tone in that one, AG, as we get live in the first round of the Empower Championship Tournament.
You could definitely say that. I am very familiar with both competitors. I have actually been in the ring with Alex Gracia, and I'm very familiar with Asha Pereira, seeing her monthly at Shine, as we are both members of the WWN family.
You certainly are. Former Shine Nova champion. Her profile has certainly grown over the past few years, AG. Grew up in the Georgia area. Georgia known for a great wealth of professional wrestlers. She is no exception. Alex Gracia, little less in terms of experience, just about 2 years inside the industry. You've been in the ring with her. What about Alex Gracia makes her a threat to Asha Pereira?
I think one thing you said, her experience might be a little less, but she's trained by Booker T, a legend in the industry, and also she's a current Reality of Wrestling Diamond champion.
And a graduate of Texas A&M. The bell is rung, and it is the first round of the Empower Championship Tournament. And it's great to be here in White Eagle Hall in Jersey City, and Asha getting into the swing of things. Interesting dynamic, collar and elbow tie-up.
Gracia says she's all pink everything, and I think we both understand why. Very shiny.
Shiny, glittery, a battle of the shiny attires here tonight. Isolating the wrist.
Big nip up by Alex Gracia. Into a textbook wrist lock as well. She's got some cool stuff. Beautiful cartwheel.
And back into the wrist lock. A little bit of a twerk.
Just a little bit.
Just a little twerk. A 0.5 on the twerk scale.
Oh, beautiful.
Impressive athleticism from Gracia going into that wrist lock herself. Into a hammerlock.
Textbook headlock there by Alex Gracia.
And dictating the pace is so important, especially here in the first round, Anthony. And you're not going to be able to outsmart a veteran, but you're going to be able to find holes. You're going to find those moments, but Pereira still in control. One
thing I noticed wrestling Alex Gracia just a few months ago, not only is her ground and wrestling game pretty damn good, but her speed. Her speed is very impressive for how long she's been wrestling.
And she's going to need to match stride for stride with Asha Pereira, who can go 50, 60, 70 miles per hour.
That fast?
Yes, that fast.
Wow, that's impressive. What's this? Oh, shake, shake, shake that booty. Unique escape, for sure.
Yes. A prodigious took-a-spaced offense by Asha Pereira.
Some would say a bootyful reversal.
Yes, yes. Some would say that. Some would say that. Handshake, sign of respect here.
Code of honor here at Empower Wrestling.
Somewhere out there, John Walters is smiling, and he doesn't know why.
I love the hurricane. Speaking of hurricanes, beautiful arm drag. Oh, bypass into a tornado arm drag. Talking about that speed, Matt Ryan. There it is. Oh,
telegraph that one. Roll up cover.
Schoolgirl.
Right against the ropes. And there is where the veteran senses of Pereira ring awareness come in. But a big one-legged drop kick sending Pereira down.
I took one of those very drop kicks, and I felt it for 3 days.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Smarts, and I think the size advantage here from Asha Pereira. Off the ropes.
Sunset flip, roll through.
Double stomp.
May not have gotten all of that one, too. Had the opportunity to get that outside shoulder up, but decided to err on the inside shoulder, throwing off the inertia of Pereira.
I think it definitely had to do with the way she pinned her.
Pereira maintaining control here.
This is the first time I believe Alex has really been in the Jersey area, and the crowd is behind her.
Into the buckle.
Big forearm.
One more time. Fans wanted to see some violence here in Jersey City.
To no avail. What's this? Big clothesline up.
Could be going for a suplex, and yes it is.
Beautiful vertical suplex by Asha Pereira.
Cover, isolates the leg. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.
Only good for a 2 count.
Gracia feeling the pain in her back here. In the first round of the Empower Championship Tournament, Anthony Green and Matt Ryan calling the action here for you for Empower Wrestling.
This is going to be streamed on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch. We are on all those social medias. Make sure to check it out, Empower Wrestling. You can also follow me, Anthony Green, at RetroAG. Hit him with yours.
And you can follow me on the Instagram at Je suis Matt Ryan. Some fancy. I had to be a little bougie because it's Easter. Into the corner now is Gracia. Not a smart move, isolating herself in that buckle, letting Pereira take control. Blocks it. Oop. Backslide. Could we see an upset here? Could we see an upset in the first round? Trying to get some leverage, rolls through.
Unique defense there.
Swinging neck breaker.
And a cover.
Hooks it. 1, 2. No.
Very deep cover, but could not finish the job there.
Insufficient pressure on the shoulders, I think, on that one, AJ.
Yes. Fair to say. What is this? Springboard crossbody.
Caught!
Uh-oh.
Could be going for an Alabama slam. Nope. Picks her up.
Might be seeing a little bit of kryptonite crunch.
And a 2 count only. Rolls over Pereira. Taking control. Hooking in a crossface.
Shades of
Daniel Bryan, the label lock.
Yes.
Pivoting now, Pereira.
Here's the thing, though. Alex Gracia is in the center of the ring right now. Arm is trapped.
But Gracia using a little bit of a strength to pull out of that, but a devastating clubbing forearm.
I mean, after trading with someone like Booker T, I mean, you kind of know all the tricks of the trade.
Irish whip.
Nope.
Stops her short. Off the ropes.
Big clothesline. Those drop kicks I was telling you about earlier, there's another one for good measure. Alex Gracia is on fire.
Cross body again. Connect. Cover. 1, 2. No. So close from the upset.
Very close. The crowd is into this one. Alex Gracia has the crowd behind her.
And she might be facing Kimberly in the next round. She might be facing Layla Hirsch. So many great competitors here in Empower. Pereira into a cutter. Running knee.
Is that going to be it? You got to get to that cover.
Could be. Should be. No.
I have to give it to her for that one.
A lot of grit and determination here by Alex Gracia. As the crowd behind the young competitor, a graduate of Texas A&M, getting a Texas mud hole stomped in her by Asha Pereira into the corner, drop toe hold.
I know this move very well. I'm going to let you call this one for me.
6-1, camera taken out, 9.
Also known as
the Pink Dream.
Off the top.
Pink Dream does not knock out Pereira. But
back fist. It's like I finished your sentence. Whoop.
As long as you don't finish my sandwiches, roll through.
Somewhat like a Hurricane Rana. This looks like She yells pig's dreams. I call that the eye of the hurricane, John Walters.
That's it! And Gracia with the upset!
Incredible opening contest at the inaugural event for Empower Wrestling.
And the winner is Alex Gracia!
And AG, with a win like that, the momentum for Alex Gracia heading into the second round is going to be pivotal. Going up against more veteran competitors, going up against different types of competitors. Was this luck, or will we see her as the first Empower champion?
I think I'm going to give her my old nickname, my old moniker. She's the pink starburst of pro wrestling, because she's everyone's favorite.
This next match is a tag team contest scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring, from Worcester, Massachusetts, Davienne.
Davienne making her way down to ringside. It is Empower Wrestling. I'm Matt Ryan, joined by Anthony Green. And this one's going to be an interesting one, AG. We've got a tag team going up against two solid singles competitors here in our next contest of the evening.
We sure do. Davienne right here, trained by Brian Ferry. Her first match ever was actually on Ring of Honor television, and she's a former Chaotic Wrestling.
And her tag partner from Albany, New York, Christina Marie.
Christina Marie, as she prepares to head down to ringside. Davienne has impressive bona fides, but Christina Marie, a former and current power lifter.
Yes.
And when you're going up against a team that's all energy, and you have someone who can pick things up and throw them down, that is what you need. And Christina Marie, no nonsense, making her way into the Empower ring.
No nonsense, no slouch. A former ECWA women's champion. She's competed in the women's ECWA Super 8 tournament. She's competed in Shine Wrestling. She's done stuff on her own, man. She's impressive, and I like the red hair.
I think Christina Marie scared away the ring announcer, as we need to announce our next team here.
Yes.
Ooh, I like
Yes.
crisscross.
It is 90s night here.
And coming to the ring from over the rainbow, Gabby Gilbert and Luscious Latasha.
Rainbow Bright coming to Empower. It's Luscious Latasha. It's Gabby Gilbert. Bringing the energy, bringing the fun. You ever have a Rainbow Bright when you were a kid, AG?
No, I know I'm retro and
Making
everything,
up
but
over
that
the
was way past
rainbow.
my time.
It is the monochromatic nature of Davienne and Christina Marie against the polychromatic Rainbow Bright. AG, you know Davienne, you know Christina Marie. Can you give us a little bit of intel on Rainbow Bright?
No, I'm just kidding. No, they are actually current reigning and defending Shine Tag Team Champions. They won those belts, I believe, back in March of 2019, and they've held the titles ever since, defending them against the Sea Stars, defending them against the Twisted Sisters. They have had quite the run as tag team champions, and they are here in Empower to prove they are the best tag team, not only in the area, but in the world.
Bell is rung, and this match is underway. Gabby Gilbert, a longtime veteran, has toured the world, extensive time in Mexico, current Shine Tag Team Champions, obviously with Luscious Latasha, but the power lifter, Christina Marie, in control.
It's innovative offense like that that has got her to Mexico, to Japan, to where she is today.
The road to success is not a straight line. There are many peaks, valleys, and tickle monsters.
Davian didn't like that very much. Tagging into Luscious Latasha.
Davian does not seem like she has what would be considered fun.
So she actually sells t-shirts that say Resting Davy Face. You can only assume what she's referring to there. I don't think either of those girls are wearing their natural hair color right now. Is that fair to say?
That would be fair to say.
All right, so this is a Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Not a test of strength.
Not yet.
That's what happens in the hold.
And now a test of strength being attempted, and Luscious Latasha pulling a little bit of bachata out here in Jersey City. Drop kick to the base of the spine and the top of the neck, and here comes Latasha.
Oh, big cross body on the ropes. Are you from New York?
Yes, I am.
That's how you know what bachata is. I'm highly impressed.
A freight train of sprinkles coming to the back of Christina Marie. A short count there, but quick tags and isolating. That, to me, is the key for this match, AG. It's tag team wrestling. Two singles competitors going up against a solidified tag team. They're going to cut off the ring. You've been in tag teams before. You've worked as a single. What's the component here that can give Christina Marie and Davienne the edge?
I mean, one thing is that I believe that this tag team of Rainbow Bright aren't going to take them as seriously because they are not regular tag team competitors. That's one thing. I also think they're going to take this match much more serious because they need this win in Empower.
And an impressive display there by Gabby Gilbert, not getting the job done, but a quick drop toe hold and maintaining the pressure and control with a quick senton into the back of Davian.
Nice, maybe a sprinkle of sentons. Cartwheel splash.
A Jimmy for those who are from outside of the New York metropolitan area. Great tag team wrestling cover. 1, 2, no.
Jimmy's in the back. We don't see him right now. Crowd into Davienne. Oh, big back elbow. One to Christina Marie. Davienne saying there's something in her eye. Oh.
Deceit. Deceit is in her eye as she takes control over Luscious Latasha.
And now you look at this. We have an 18-foot ring here, and they have her secluded in their own corner. Very smart tag team. Some would say she's courageous. I think what she's doing is effective. Please, show me some bachata merengue. Maybe hit me with a drum solo with that one.
Buddy Rich would be impressed.
Two big chops.
And just grating her against that steel and rubber elevator cable, sending her once again into that corner.
Gabby Gilbert not doing her partner any favors, though, getting in the ring.
Well, sometimes that Rainbow Bright's energy could be to their detriment because sometimes they get too energetic.
A little too much sugar before the match. Those gummies in the back. Or Pop-Tarts, maybe.
That sugar rush can lead to a sugar crash. And Rainbow Bright's hopes of a win here may be crashing down as a tag in to Davienne.
Talk about sugar rush. Have you ever put pixie sticks in a Mountain Dew?
I have not.
Yo, it's crazy. Bouncing off a wall. Very similar to what Rainbow Bright does in their entrances.
And bouncing off the canvas was Luscious Latasha. Another near fall. Right dead center of the ring. And another quick tag. Some great tag team maneuvering here by Davienne and Christina Marie. Wheelbarrow.
Splash. I also want to know, did they text each other before the show so they would have some sort of matching gear? Because I do appreciate any tag team that at least tries to match.
Christina Marie and Davienne in red, gold, and black accented gear. Variation of a rear chin lock. Now going for basically fish hooking.
It does look like she has those fingers in the mouth of Luscious Latasha. Gabby Gilbert cheering on her partner, her best friend, Jawbreaker. That's also a candy.
Yes, it is. Irish whip off the ropes, reversal. Both women go down. And right now, first one to get the tag here is going to get the huge momentum swing as we see Christina Marie suffering in pain.
Who's going to make it there first?
Christina Marie with the tag, and here comes Gabby Gilbert.
Glittery Gabby.
Big clothesline. One for Christina Marie. How about seconds with a back elbow?
One more for good measure. Fire it up on Christina Marie in the corner with shoulder strikes and forearms. Oh.
Running back elbow. And here comes Gabby.
Eat that tutti frutti. What's this?
Trying to drag Davian out of the corner.
Maybe going for the cover. Smart.
Cover 1, 2.
Only a 2.
Inside shoulder up on that. Wrist lock applied.
Uh-oh.
Trying to fight out of it. Northern Lights suplex into her partner, and she is down.
It might as well look like Davian pile drove her own partner the way they landed on that one.
Could be on cover 1, 2. No.
Only good for 2. Very smart going for another cover there. Showing urgency for this win. Davian fighting off. What's this?
Low bridge cover 1, 2. No.
Oh, only good for 2. Uh-oh.
Christina Marie stirring near the corner.
That was the exact word I was going to use. That's insane. Are you clairvoyant?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm more voyant than Claire. Stopping any momentum Gabby Gilbert had. Christina Marie hip checking DDT. Did not get all of that one. Short, maybe enough.
Short trip, bad landing is what they used to say on Wednesday night pay-per-views.
Cover 1, 2. Once again a kick out.
Only a 2 count. It looks like Gabby and Luscious Latasha now have the clear advantage at this point in the contest.
Davian in no women's land, getting closer to her corner, but pulled away by the veteran Gabby Gilbert.
Up. Quick reversal, very smart, getting her out of the ring.
Dropping Luscious Latasha.
I never said Davienne would play fair. She just has really good training.
Trained by Brian Fury.
Not the legal woman, but they're going to beat the piss out of her anyway.
Hope not. It's a new ring. Irish whip into the corner, blocked by Latasha. Off the ropes, duck under.
Oh, big savate kick.
Delayed reaction, fireman's carry. Knocks her down. Gabby Gilbert, the legal woman, but shoved to the outside.
They're just trying to clear house at this point.
Christina Marie and Gabby Gilbert, legal. Irish whip into the corner, sends her in.
Able to get the clear advantage here. Here comes Davienne.
Looking for Latasha is Gabby Gilbert. No one at the corner. Davienne now. Utilizing the power. Catches her. Uranagi.
I know it's about to happen. If you don't know, I'll tell ya. That is called 5 to 10, because that's what you get for a murder nowadays.
A 5 to 10 may count up to 3. Cover, could be, should be, that's all. Let's go for the official word.
It's Davienne and Christina Marie.
Power and will defeats tag team ingenuity as Christina Marie and Davienne prove to be a force here in Empower.
One hell of a contest for sure. This is just the beginning, Matt Ryan.
It's just the beginning. We've got the Empower tournament going on. We've got another tag team match here for you tonight. We've got more action as we empower in Empower Wrestling.
The following contest is for one fall. and is a first round match in the Empower Wrestling Championship Tournament. Coming to the ring from Miami-Dade County, Diamante!
Diamante, coming live from the 305, is here in Empower.
That's all I got.
I was gonna say, is D here?
That was pretty good, right?
That was good. That was good. Diamante has appeared in Impact Wrestling, has appeared recently on NXT, and is here in Empower for one thing and one thing only: gold around her waist.
Gold around her waist, gold around her neck, all gold, everything. Member of LAX, Diamante. She did the gun thing, so I said it.
Someone who can be considered a favorite in this tournament, going up against possibly
coming to the
card.
ring from Rahway, New
so.
Jersey, Gemma Cross!
Gemma Cross, a newer competitor in the world of professional wrestling, has been seen around the New York and New Jersey independent area. And if you're looking at the tournament, you're looking at, if you watch the NCAA tournament, or if you look at the baseball playoffs, a wild card, a play-in team, could be considered like a St. Joseph's, a team that has a long road to go, but may be able to pull off an upset after upset after upset.
She would definitely not be in my Final Four of my March Madness, but that doesn't mean I'm always right, Matt Ryan.
Just 3 years in professional wrestling, and has a lot to prove against this grizzled veteran, Diamante. And going up against Diamante has the edge in this tournament and compared to Gemma Cross, because Diamante's faced Nicole Savoy, who's in this tournament. We'll see a little bit later on. Asha, Pereira, and other major women in wrestling.
Gemma Cross, on the other hand, she is just now kind of breaking out wrestling for WSU. She's had opportunities in other states as well. And here she is. This is probably her biggest opportunity yet in Empower Wrestling.
Has had some MMA experience, but a unique striker going up against her on the other side of the ring. As you can see, both of them going in a combat stance. No, not going for a lockup, trying to go for strikes here. Right hand misses, low kick.
It looks like maybe they're going to try... Oop.
Kicked into the midsection off the ropes. Stopped her own momentum.
Kick her back.
What's up, Chica?
Collar and elbow tie up.
I think that kick to the belly kind of woke her up and said, "Oh, all right, I'm in this fight now. Let's do this."
Roll through. Shoulder up. Gemma Cross has the home state advantage from the state of New Jersey. Isolating the arm, wrist lock applied. Irish whip.
Big Marafuji into a pop-up Hurricane Rana. That was awesome.
That was a great Rana into the corner. Arm drag.
Whoop.
One more taking her through and isolating that arm and the shoulder.
Yeah. Very impressed so far.
You can see Cross applying that, working on the shoulder. It's the first round of the Empower Championship Tournament. I'm Matt Ryan, joined by Anthony Green. Into a variation of an arm bar, rolls it through. Great hold, but getting to the ropes, and the official, boom, shakalaka harden your referee.
Is that what they call him nowadays?
He needs a break.
Very smart, very good ring positioning by Diamante, though, you have to say.
Knew where she was in the ring, found a way to get to the outside.
Also very smart, knowing that she has till a 10 count. She can take a breather right now. Gemma not wanting to wait.
Running around. Now a game of cat and mouse.
Oh,
Duck under. Big forearm by Cross. Throwing some strikes in there. And on the hardest part of the ring, Diamante head meeting steel.
I actually saw a tweet recently. Wouldn't the post be the hardest part of the ring?
Well, it's a little hollow. It's more hollow. And then you're not hitting wood and steel.
If you hit it and you get knocked out, would you say it's Sleepy Hollow?
I would not. You can.
This is the first match that has really become a fight so far this evening, bringing it to the floor at a count of 6.
Cross getting in and getting out, resetting the count.
I will say Boom Shakalaka Harden is very strict with his counts, though. His cadence is very good. As a former ref, I know this.
Battling into the crowd here at White Eagle Hall. Referee's discretion.
Gemma Cross getting the crowd into it.
Heading up to the top rope. Cross going into the high rent district. Not that hard in Jersey City. Cross body. Cover. 1, 2. No. Almost had an upset there.
We call that a Gemma crossbody. Well, I'm really punny today. I'll hit you with more by the end of the night.
Another devastating forearm. Speaking of hits into the buckle. Goes Gemma Cross, pushing her off the buckle.
Going for a crossbody again. Oh, eats the mat.
Telegraphed that one, which for those who are a little bit younger is like a tweet you send through the mail. And devastating ground and pound here by Diamante.
Don't disrespect the referee. So, that's it. Just don't do it.
Sometimes you say don't disrespect the stripes. Here in Empower, don't disrespect the purple.
We have our second set of chops served this evening.
Clubbing blows by Diamante. Not endearing herself here to the Jersey City faithful. Into the buckle.
Oh, big time. I guess that'd be a Puerto Rican uppercut.
I believe it is a Dade County uppercut into a Cuban Missile Crisis. Cover 1, 2, no!
That was good. That was really good. Whoa, watch your language. Trying to fight back. Big right hand.
Boom shakalaka hard suplex there. Rolling through. Tribute to the late, great Eddie Guerrero. We got 2 amigos. We've got Steve Martin. We've got Martin Short. And there's the Chevy Chase. 3 amigos cover. 1, 2. And
could be, should be, was not.
It was
if
not.
If you will.
Boom shakalaka Harden, a graduate of the Tim Donaghy School of Officiating. Ground and pound by Diamante.
Really laying it in there with those strikes. I'm glad Gemma Cross was able to cover up. Textbook shin lock applied by Diamante. Crowd behind Gemma Cross.
Finding her way out of it, isolating the wrist, throws her over.
Able to drag her through. Flying clothesline. And a second, running right through her with those.
Duck under.
Here comes the meatball sub. Big head scissors.
Sending Diamante into the corner. Cross needs to keep the momentum going here. Cannot slow down.
Flying forearm.
Bulldog. Cover. 1, 2, no.
Deep cover only good for 2.
Gemma, you got this. Gemma, 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 Gemma.
Is she going to attempt the move she tried earlier?
Come on, crowd, wake up.
Uh-oh.
Diamante stirring back to a vertical base.
Oh, big time lung blower from the second.
1, 2, no.
You were there a second sooner, man.
Listen, you can say what you want about Diamante, how she's been performing in this match, how she's been acting. You can't doubt or deny her toughness.
She's got the fire, she's got the desire, she wants to be the first Empower champion. Every single woman in this tournament is looking to prove she's among the elite in women's professional wrestling and professional wrestling in general, and a German suplex with authority. Cross out on the canvas.
Well, question for you, who doesn't want to go down in history as the first ever champion?
Kick out at 2, and that's what every single woman in this tournament, you can see Diamante apoplectic as Cross in pain here. In our second first round match of the Empower Championship Tournament, it's Spinning back kick. Trying to take out the thigh.
Trying to take out the head. What is this? Oh, variation of the crossroads.
Cover. 1, 2. That's it. Gemma Cross with a valiant effort. But the Diamante shines right here in Empower. Two competitors so far have advanced in the Empower tournament. Diamante joining the fray after an upset in our first contest as Asha Pereira went down and Alex Gracia moving on. If we see Alex Gracia versus Diamante in the second round, AG, who do you give the advantage to?
Honestly, after watching the performance and being in the ring with her earlier tonight, I have to go with Alex Gracia.
Well, that's a tough road to hoe, and I'm going to tell Diamante you said that.
Please don't. No, stop. How much do I have to pay you to not do that?
Well, we'll talk about that offline.
Ladies and gentlemen, Retro AG Anthony Green with Empower Wrestling's inaugural event here in Jersey City, New Jersey at the White Eagle Hall, and we are back.
Right, we are back. And the next match is a tag team contest scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
From the gates of Gehenna, Nina Monet, Rivana Sin, Hex.
Very scary music.
Hush has fallen over Jersey City as we've been hit the hips.
Smitten. Kissing, smitten. Here they are.
Certainly do not call them kitten. It is Hex as they walk in to White Eagle Hall here in Jersey City.
There's a special aura here to them when they do this training.
It's an enticing aura, as you can see. Carrying that decanter.
Wearing that skull ram horn thing. I don't know where she got that from.
Well, it's a pagan shop like 5 blocks down.
And
This is
coming to the ring from the Honey Pot, Angel Sinclair
you gotta
and
stay now.
Ava Everett, the Platinum Hunnies.
AG, you know quite a bit about the Platinum Hunnies because they are your Platinum Hunnies.
They are my Platinum Hunnies. I pay them very good money to hang out with me, post pictures with me. I take them places like the White House. I've taken them to the Pez factory in Orange, Connecticut. We're here at Empower Wrestling. I bring them everywhere.
You certainly do. Ava Everett and Angel Sinclair. And yet again, a dichotomy of color schemes here. The bright green of the Platinum Hunnies goes up against the monochromatic darkness that is the Hex.
I would also like to add a little factoid. This is their first match since their 1-year anniversary, which is September 1st, 2018.
Well, happy anniversary to them. We are here in Jersey City in White Eagle Hall. Everett and Sinclair, the Platinum Hunnies.
Man, they just brighten the room.
They certainly do. Getting love from the Empower Elite here.
Plus, I just love the waitresses.
Yes. It's a good song.
Christmas wrapping fire.
That's the hit. That's the hit, though. You gotta go with the hit.
Moving to Christmas is the hit. It's probably more popular than this song from the That's
fair. That's fair. That's when the real money is made.
Look at those muscles.
Sinclair starting things off. Platinum Hunnies. Goes wrong, and tag team action underway here in Empower on Matt Ryan, joined by Yeti.
Some say that Angel Sinclair muscle for the Platinum Hunnies. Oh, just lips her hands.
Savoring, tenderizing, getting inside the head of Sinclair, and there's the tag to Ava Everett.
It looks like Ava Everett.
Slather pasting herself. Okay.
Oh, she wanted to shake that spitty hand. Is spitty a word?
I believe spit. Would it be spit?
That spat on hand?
Spat upon hand. There we go. That NYU diploma's paying off for me.
Big drop kick. Oh, with the booty in the face.
Hip check. Covered.
A little close to the ropes there.
Acting like it's the Prudential Center and not White Eagle Hall with that hip check. Great tag team from there. Getting a cut off.
Oh, drop toe hold into the rump of Angel Sinclair. Uh-oh. This is called the rat trap.
One can wonder why it's called that, AG. Oh.
She might be a better version of that.
Back to the action.
Hits her with the hiney. And then Ava Everett follows up with the hiney.
Ah! Your love of puns is passed on between your programs.
Yes.
There's the tag.
Showing Hirsch trying to
Hex trying to take control here. Irish whip. Duck up.
looks like Angel Sinclair is fixing maybe her knee pad or her boots. Adjust it maybe.
Wardrobe malfunction, quite possibly.
So this her knee pad looks.
Well, her knee pad adjustment has led to a facial adjustment for Ava Everett. Not the legal competitor.
Either not the legal competitor or just wants a few more games before they get the win. Let's go.
There's the tag.
Let's go, Ava.
Ah, biting her! Digging those canines into the flesh of Ava Everett.
Oddly enough, I wouldn't do it. Ooh, victim kick to the back.
Into the buckle she goes. There's the tag.
Very quick tags by Hex. Release suplex. Beautiful. Let's go, Ava. Come on. There we go.
Put yourself in a defensive position. Variation of a surfboard. Grabbing her by the hair.
Oh,
Driving the face into the canvas.
Looks like she's putting up a pump for a boot. Took her eye off at Ava. She was able to fight back. Oh!
What beats face to face? Devastating shot. Caught her with the knees.
Fight back to no avail.
Everett stuck in enemy territory.
Crowd behind Ava Everett. I understand why. Oh,
It's not like you don't have a bias.
absolutely. What is this? Uh-oh. Oh, some might call that a squish of Bish Express. Oh, cannonball into the buckle.
Did not come in like a wrecking ball, coming in like a cannonball.
Assistant senton.
Howard Elite jockey position. Power tech.
And a win would be very important in this match.
Well, every match matters, especially here in Power.
Oh. Just hip checks to the face.
Objects in the mirror may be closer than they appear. Hit with that rear view multiple times. 1, 2.
I think at this point she's trying to add insult to injury. She took a couple bumps to the face, a couple hits to the face. She was trying to return the favor.
Trying to battle back here in the corner. Hex clearly in control against the Platinum Hunnies here. And Ryan and Anthony Green reversal by Everett. But immediately back! The Hex taking Sinclair out on the outside.
Oh!
Driving her into the buckle as you see Everett struggling here, trying to battle back. The odds against the Platinum Hunnies here. Inside the ring, 2-on-1 attack. The referee has to get some semblance of order here.
It looks like the ref has lost all control of this one.
Would you want to step to the Hex now?
Personally? That's another story for another time, Matthew.
Over, finding a way out of it is Everett.
Oh, big time super kick. Keep fighting.
Sinclair battling back. Devastating forearm. Sends her into the corner.
Has made the tag.
And here comes Sinclair. Possibly not knowing or not wanting to get in the ring, but a double clothesline taking him down.
Oh, lariat. Shades of DJ Hyde with that one. Uh-oh, it's time for that booty meat. Oh, sin face. Out of nowhere.
Hit him with the hind. Cover. 1, 2, no.
Only good for 2. I told her that
Sinclair in control. Forearm to the midsection. Irish whip.
Oh! Hits the flying Judy. Has her up top. Looks like she's going for her famous Samoan drop to no avail.
Waist lock, a block cover. 1, 2, no.
Tags herself in. I'm not sure if she had enough rest.
David Everett back in the ring. Is now the Platinum Hunnies looking to take control. Watch out from behind.
I don't know about you, Matt, but it looked like Angel Sinclair was a little upset with that tag. Oh, spike suplex.
Call that one the White Claw Plex because that one was spiked. As that Hex is in control.
Angel Sinclair rolling right out of the ring. I'm not sure if she took a bad fall or what it could be.
But Everett is the legal competitor. She is pulling with full clutching.
Uh-oh, look on the floor. It looks like Angel Sinclair is returning the favor.
Fighting fire with fire into the post. As you can see here, couldn't go for a backdrop driver. Reversed. Driving those forearms into the chest. Everett in control for only briefly. Reversed. Oh, trying to battle out of it. Big clothesline, and Everett is down. Power advantage clearly on the side of the Hex. Cover 1, 2.
Only good for 2, but she was barely able to get that left shoulder up.
Right here in Jersey City, clearly behind the Platinum Hunnies. Platinum Hunnies behind on the metaphorical scoreboard as they the battle match can open here. Sinclair! Russian leg sweep and a spear! Could be! Should be! That's all! Let's head on over to the ring announcer for the official decision. Platinum Hunnies with the victory here, and the Hex will have to go back to the drawing board. And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have a Platinum Hunnies the next time we see them.
As long as they're not making Anthony Greenfield a dog, they're okay.
I think that's part of the package.
I hear him saying that he's going to move the chain.
Empower Wrestling. My name is the Cutie Pie Candy Cartwright. And welcome to the first ever Empower Pro Wrestling Candy Shop. Unfortunately, I still can't wrestle.
former CZW World Champion. That wouldn't happen.
Well, everything's fine for you.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Kasey Catal's out here. Oh, we gotta get it. And referee Stephen Dumain's in here. Cartwright getting out on the gate. It's good. Ring the bell. It's the first round of the Empower Championship. It's Kasey Catal going up against Nicole Savoy as the former Mae Young Classic competitor, battling back against the Tartan Clad Catal. Tartan's just Scottish.
Oh, big shot. I don't know if you know this, but recently Nicole Savoy out in the women's wildcard Rumble Royale or whatever.
Battle Royale. With cheese. I think Catal took offense to that because she on the Catal.
No, yes, she was in the buy-in.
Hoisted on her own petard there. Savoy in control.
Nice submission.
Sacramento suplex machine. Gets taken down. Here, chin lock.
Trained by Olivia Apache and Oliver John. Sacramento Wrestling Federation. If you ask me, Kasey Catal is wearing Bruins colors.
In theory, I would say that.
Jersey trash. We are in Jersey. Why are these people talking about themselves?
Oh, because in different parts of New Jersey, if you're not from that part of New Jersey, you are automatically considered.
Really?
Yes. It's like cultural elitism in this country.
Is that kind of like how Vinny from the Jersey Shore said that Dina does? Was it Dina? She's like,
Here I'm saying that he's going to need their
John
John card.
Kardashian.
I believe that was Angelina.
Angelina, not the teams that took her spot.
Catal, preferring the adulation of the crowd and getting it a little bit.
Kind of just trying to smack her. I don't know if that's the moves. Oh!
Double palm strike, back kick knee.
What is this? Pump handle.
Shades of Brian Armstrong, sending her back into the outside.
Brian Armstrong, also known as the Road Dog.
Boy, wondering where she was going.
What is this? Changing directions.
Plan for takeoff, taken down, and Savoy almost sending Catal into the stage right by us here at the announce position.
Number one.
Back into our official Stephen Dumain. This is the first round of the Empower Championship.
Ooh. Big chest kick.
That one calls it hematoma.
That can cause a hematoma. That can stop your breathing. If you're not breathing, there's no chance you're winning this match.
If you're not breathing, you're not trying. Kick to the midsection.
But still, Kasey Catal fighting back. Still full on her back.
In attire that is very reminiscent of Cher from the movie Cookies. I was thinking, you know what? Late 90s teen pop star also.
Especially with those pigtails.
I must confess, it's killing me now.
She's screaming, hit me, baby. One more time. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is not going to end well. Catal trying to fight out of it. Does. And look at the outside. Catal sending
Wrestling senior official Stephen Dumeng at the count of 3, being very lenient in this contest.
He actually shot a lot harder. Tic-tac-toe?
I assume it's because he's the oldest referee on the show, so it's about since he lost his hair.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's hair versus hair match versus golden shot around the heart.
And Savoy in control first round of the Empower Championship. Catal trying to get the jump on Savoy, trying to get influence of the candy shot. One has to wonder if Candy Cartwright had a little bit of a trying to set that up for Catal.
Missed that high lead. Not to be confused with the high lead which we saw earlier in the Platinum Hunnies match.
Shot the world here against this world-renowned competitor, Nicole Savoy.
Imagine what a win for Kasey Catal could do against a woman that was training Josh Barnett.
Who's currently Shimmer Champion. Yes. And adding the Empower gold to the Shimmer Championship, Catal using the locks of Savoy.
I hear him saying that he's going to need to change.
Very lackadaisical for this guy.
I think Catal's not taking it as seriously as she should. Catal getting that jumper, making it an easy night, but it is a night here.
This could have to do a lot with the fact that most of them until she ran down that hill.
Unable to compete here tonight. Kick to the thigh and a kick right to the midsection. Catal in control here. Chin on the fly, breathing.
Tried to do this earlier in the match. Did not work so well for Kasey. It might work now. It's just swinging. This is a joke.
I think she's trying to use her own inertia against her. Make it harder for her to breathe and a jaw jacker there by Savoy. And the Sacramento suplex machine going to work. Cover. 2 count only. See that right hand? Heavily braced. Catal not bracing for impact there. Clubbing blows by the Sacramento native.
With a brace like that, he's kind of good.
So trying to protect yourself. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Knee limit section. Looking like UFC heavyweight champion John Cena there. Big clothesline. Both of them going down. Catal getting the better of that one. 1, 2. No.
Like, as a performer for me, I've had elbow
I hear
issues.
him saying that he's going to need to change.
Foot issue. I'm not throwing that out there to my opponent. I'm not wearing an elbow. I'm not putting something in my I understand what you're saying with that after you see this high-angle German suplex.
Folded up like an accordion at Weird Al's house. Savoy throwing it up.
Oh, looked like a variation of a sliding deal, short lariat.
1, 2. No. Barely getting out of the big muscle memory.
Might be it. Might be she's not so loopy at this point. She doesn't know what to do.
Variation of a fisherman flex. 1, 2. Once again, barely getting the shoulder up.
As you're saying, like muscle memory, she got to get loopy on that German suplex. She might not know where she is.
I hear him saying that he's going to need to change.
Savoy, Catal trying to get her bearing. May not be on Green Street, but she is certainly on Saratoga Boulevard.
Currently on the mat.
Cover 1,
fisherman swings. Big time drop kicks. And now Nicole Savoy going up to the second. Oh! No water in the pool.
Went to Brett's rope and missed the middle of that drop.
Should go for a cover. Hopefully focused on the back.
And Savoy,
Look at this. Removing the corner pad from the buckle.
referee Stephen Dumeng has to look at that, has to see what's going on. Has taken that top turnbuckle off and is now whipping Savoy with that turnbuckle pad.
It is a part of the ring, though, so it is completely legal.
It is a part of the ring unless she takes the rope off the buckle, takes the bucket off the nose. It is completely illegal. Stop with that forearm.
What's this?
Trying to go get power slam. No! With that suplex center down.
Beautiful variation of a T-bone. Checking for blood is Kasey Catal. Busting her nose or her lip. Picking her up like we're going for that half and half she's known for.
Right out of his Catal trying to break that grip. She does. Ducks under. Kick of her own. Sends Savoy out. Cover. 1, 2.
Only good for a 2. That was probably the most pinpoint accurate kick we're going to see from Kasey Catal in this contest this late.
Holly Holm to Ronda Rousey as a kick. Not finishing the job.
She calls it the Ronda Rousey. Nothing?
I liked it. I liked it.
Nod or something. Going back to that exposed buckle. Oh.
I like this one. Double underhook!
Beautiful butterfly.
Cover. 1, 2. No. At this point, it feels like every time Savoy goes for the cover, she's just trying to drain more and more energy out of Catal. But it also feels like she thinks she's got it. She might be underestimating Catal.
100%. Pitfall doesn't always necessarily mean that you need to be going for the win. You can be tiring your opponent. That's what they do the entire match. But you're right. The fight with Kasey Catal is absolutely hard.
Shocking development so far in the tournament. Catal's inclusion drawing the ire of the crowd. Savoy, reversal, into the buckle, trying to avoid it. Catal almost gets it.
Trying to reverse it.
Sends Savoy into it. Stops short. Back fist. Look into the buckle. No. Stopping short again. Roll through. Cover. 1, 2. No.
She hit her head on the buckle.
Her momentum dragged her into the buckle. Cover. No. Goes through.
Ah, rings of Saturn.
Locks in the Savoy lock. That's it. That's it. It's over. Nicole Savoy will be heading into the second round of the Empower Championship Tournament. Nicole Savoy will be joining Diamante as well as more of the great competitors in the second round of the Empower Championship Tournament. As we roll on here in Jersey City, Nicole Savoy, Gracia, and also Diamante moving on in the Empower Championship Tournament. Down to the final four as someone who is known as legit looks to walk into the second round as Layla Hirsch makes her way to ringside.
I'm a huge fan of Layla Hirsch. I remember seeing her at CZW Dojo Wars in 2017 when she didn't even have proper wrestling gear, but I knew she had something in her. Someone who would say, hashtag wants this. Incredible athlete, actually heading to Germany for WXW. Her training has been impeccable. She's become a star in Beyond Wrestling. She is here to Empower Wrestling.
Come to Empower Wrestling, AG, one of the trendsetters who has caused an evolution to be empowered in the world of professional wrestling.
I mean, you look at the women that have kind of made intergender wrestling popular, and you look at Kimber, she's been in the ring with the Chris Dickinsons of the world, in the ring with the Donovan Dijaks of the world, the Chris Heroes of the world. She has done it all. She is a former Grand Champion. She's a former WSU Tag Team Champion. She is kind of the pioneer of the division.
Let's go to our ring announcer.
Layla Hirsch.
She lacks in the size. She makes up in integrity.
Her opponent, Seattle, Washington, Kimber.
Certainly, this is the first time matchup between both of these women. A referee, Shakalaka Harden, recently engaged. Excited over that fact. They headline our first card here at Empower Wrestling. We're so glad you're doing time to join us. Collar and elbow tie. Different styles, kind of anything.
It's fair to say, obviously Layla Hirsch is more of a back, he's more wrestling-based. So we say that Kimber has been a great technical wrestler. She's more movement strikes.
She's out of the furniture, look like she's been around the world against high-level opponents, both male and female. She has more to prove. Isolating the forearm there, slapping across the head, a little bit of head gaze by her.
This might be your world, but I'm taking you back.
Isolating the wrist, rolls over, cover one.
First one's this match.
Hirsch now taken. Former NXT star. Grand champion for granted. Stomping on the foot. Trying to break a toe. By Kimberly. Float over. A reversal by Hirsch.
See how smooth that switch was? Take control. It's kind of big. Someone that's kind of newer to this experience with control and reverse that. So let it breathe and hold for a moment before reversing.
And scissors
shown by both
Here in
competitors.
Canada, he's going to move their champion.
We're looking at a ballet dancer.
Trying to shoot that leg. Oh, and there's that ballet background. Seattle native sends her over.
Oh, PK kick.
Looking like Sebastian Janikowski right through the upright. Football player.
I should have said football. Oh, looking like Kimberly with that chop.
I heard that one in Newark. Real quick, ducks through Hirsch with a forearm.
Why did the forearm sound the exact same as the chop?
Because it was just
Here
dead
in
in
Canada, he's going to move their champion.
Sickening.
It sounds like somebody dropping their phone. Great shot by our camera personnel here. And in a row. No more fun, no more games. Hirsch by the hair. Teach the young professional a bit of respect. Hirsch by Hirsch. Off the ropes, ducked under, pushed off. Step up in Seguri cover.
Only good for a 1 count. Well, Hirsch, very smart getting out of the way. Just take that breather, girl. You got all the time in the world. It's going to take some more.
On the outside, Kimberly in control. Once again, interactive. All the fun of a Gallagher show without the watermelon exploding. And the splash
Here in
zone.
Canada, he's going to move their champion.
Back out of the ring.
Just might be her spot. Might be on the floor where she has the potential to take over this contest. Oh, almost hit a fan.
That would have been good for the insurance.
Oh, with the assistance from 2 fans in the front row.
That could have popped the blood vessel. Back in the ring, rolls right back out. Hirsch trying to not get both competitors eliminated here in the first round.
Who would get the buyback?
We have to see the updated brackets. I preferred bracketology, but I was voted down.
I was a big fan of brackets.
Here in Canada, he's going to move their champion.
Hirsch through the outside, through the bottom rope, sending Kimberly down. Hirsch once again, like a guided missile, through the outside and down to the floor. One more time.
Back in the ring. She might be going for a 3rd one. This is why I like to call her the pistol shrimp.
Freeze the magic number, sending Lee to the floor.
The tides have turned very quickly here in Jersey City.
Looking at the cat, looking up from our top view here. Looking down, cover, slots, 1, 2, no. I think Layla was a little too slow on that. Could have been a little quicker. Yet again, that's something that comes with time. She might have taken it for granted. Isolating that shoulder now.
That arm bar.
He's going to move their champion.
Just trying to slow things down at this point and sped things up. We're not the wind out of Kimber with those 3 topes.
Palm strike and now a variation of a stomach claw. You can see using her legs, her lower leg, press against the face of Kimberly as Kimberly gets back to a vertical base. Both women now center of the ring, trying to battle back. Duck under. Palm strikes. Kick to the knee. Shining Wizard. No! Roll through, cover near the ropes. Pulls it through, cover. 1, 2, no!
Veteran maneuver by Kimberly with that pull-out.
But that move, that quick hesitation could have cost her the victory.
Big head kick by Kimberly.
touch the mat.
I'm not sure. Just has her waist right front. Full-on body scissor. Give her shots to the back and try to skip that movement.
Of course, her neck comes 1, 2, no.
Very smart move. Both competitors kind of at a stalemate.
Just trying to isolate that knee, so you can really try to shake that out. Hirsch's opportunity. First real championship in the sport of professional wrestling. Kimber looking at the impressive collection. Comes Kimber.
It's a boot.
Sunset foot, no, rolls through.
Oh, connects with that knee.
Bicycle knee, slides through, cover 1, 2, no, outside shoulder. And you can see the frustration in the face of Layla Hirsch. Oh, she had her there, AG. You can see Kimberly barely able to hold on that one.
I have seen Layla Hirsch knock people out in the exact same way. Kimberly is not just any person.
She is not your average person. She is Kimberly. She is a wrestler. She is here in Empower to add to her legacy.
Knocking the wind out of
Hirsch up over, going for maybe a variation of the tarantula, rolls through.
Oh, beautiful variation.
Here I'm saying that he's going to
Not even using all 4 of the second shot. Oh, eats her lunch with that pumpkin.
Kick out by Hirsch, inside shoulder up that time. Take a look live at White Eagle Hall in Jersey City. It's the first round of the Empower Championship Tournament. Win, and either of these competitors are in the final 4, moving on to the second round of the Empower Tournament. Kimberly now playing with
Dog in her leg. Knocked her around with that pumpkin. And he's going to say, what do you got? What do you got, Layla?
pushing her around like she's peas on a table. No checking here. Straight hockey fight between Kimberly and Layla Hirsch. Battling and brawling here in White Eagle Hall.
It looks like Kimberly able to get the best of that one.
You will hear him say that he's going to move their chest.
And a clubbing forearm by Hirsch.
Returns the favor with one of her own.
We've seen underdogs make it so far. Layla Hirsch follows suit. But here comes Hirsch with a forearm.
Right to the mush with that one.
One more time. Off the ropes. Duck under. Going for a German suplex and connects. Oh! That just made her mad.
No one suplexes Layla. No one suplexes Kim.
Both women down.
Can I just say this? This is empowerment. This is awesome.
And take a look at the fans here in Jersey City, concerned.
That was my grandmother.
Grandma Green getting in on the fun here in Jersey City as this crowd behind Layla Hirsch. Shocking turn of events. Shocking back. Kimberly.
Oh, spinning back kick. Oh, buzzsaw kick. She's out.
Cover. 1, 2, no!
I want to hear you do your catchphrase.
Corner now. Hirsch gets delivered right into that royal purple bucket. There's the royal and regal Kimberly in control here. Here comes Kimber, rolls through. Hirsch out of the way. Oh, big forearm rolls through. Here comes Hirsch. Double knees. Holds her through. Up over. Kimberly catches her. Nope.
What's this? All the way through.
Head scissors. Both women back to clothesline. Down. Cover. Could be. Should be. No.
Thank you. This has been. That's right.
Nice crowd enjoying both competitors here. Hirsch in control at the outset of this match. An outsider's edge in this match, but right now proving herself as the very best in professional wrestling. Hirsch on the top rope. Muscle! Pool is empty! Cops are called! Kimberly going right after her! Devastating strikes!
Layla needs to cover up if she wants to stay in this one.
Referee almost calling a disqualification. You know, here the frustration in Kimberly going up to the top rope.
Kimberly known for that swanton bomb.
From such great heights comes down. Could be, should be. Now runs under 2, 3. Layla Hirsch with the upset. Layla Hirsch into the senton has pulled off the victory and moves on to the semifinals of the Empower Championship Tournament.
The winner is Layla Hirsch!
Absolutely incredible contest, Matthew Ryan. One hell of a main event for the first ever Empower Wrestling event. Going on to the second round, the final for Layla Hirsch.
Kimberly risking it all, using every last ounce of effort. She was that close, and a great sign of respect here as 2 women empowered themselves here tonight. But Layla Hirsch, one step closer to being the first to claim the glory. But what Catal! Kendo stick to the back! The hell's Kasey Catal doing out here again from behind?
This is absolute garbage.
Catal get caught with that rear naked into the corner. Catal with that kendo stick. Oh God!
Right square in the forehead.
Catal eliminated from this tournament. Hitting the ribs now on Kimberly. Going to town on Kasey Catal. Off the ropes. Caught. Come on.
Oh my! Look at Layla Hirsch.
She is busted wide open. Caught right on the top of the head with that kendo stick. Kasey Catal taking and reveling in it. Anthony Green, we've got 2 stars busted and broken on the floor. And Kasey Catal, who's not even in this tournament anymore.
This is uncomfortable.